Mountain House, California versus Tracy, California, the battle for the best place to buy a home. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Resquared Mortgage channel. I am Rob, your trusted mortgage broker and lending expert. Today we're diving into a question I get asked all the time. Mountain House versus Tracy. Which city is better for home buyers? Whether you're a first-time home buyer looking for an upgrade or thinking about relocating, these two Northern California cities are some of the hottest areas for real estate right now. Mountain House and Tracy both have a lot to offer, but they're very different in terms of housing, lifestyle, amenities, and even commute times. So if you're thinking about buying a home in this region, stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll have all the information you need to decide which city is right for you. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell. Here at Resquared Mortgage, we're all about giving you the tips, tricks, and insider advice you need to make your home buying journey a success. So if you want to stay updated on all things real estate and mortgage related, make sure you subscribe and never miss out on our latest information. All right, let's get started with something that's critical for most home buyers: location and commuting. For a lot of you, especially if you're commuting to the Bay Area or other nearby cities, this is going to be a major factor. Let's take a closer look at what each city has to offer. First up is Mountain House. Located just off Interstate 580, Mountain House has been gaining a lot of popularity among commuters. It's about 50 miles east of San Francisco, and on a good traffic day, you can get there in about an hour. But keep in mind, this is California. Traffic can vary wildly depending on the time of day. Mountain House also has access to the ACE train, which connects to the Bay Area, making it an appealing option if you want to skip the drive and hop on the train instead. The ACE train is particularly convenient if you work in places like San Jose, Fremont, or other parts of Silicon Valley. Now let's talk about Tracy. Tracy is about 10 to 15 minutes further down Interstate 580, but it still offers great access to the Bay Area. Like Mountain House, Tracy is also popular among commuters. However, it's also closer to Stockton and Modesto, making it a great spot if you need to access the Central Valley for work or family reasons. If you're commuting to the Bay Area from Tracy, it'll take you a little bit longer, probably about an hour to an hour and a half to get to San Francisco depending on traffic. Tracy too has access to the ACE train, which can make commuting much easier, especially if you're not a fan of driving. So when it comes to commuting, both Mountain House and Tracy are solid choices. If your focus is mainly on the Bay Area, Mountain House might give you a little slight edge in terms of proximity. But if you need more flexibility between the Bay Area and Central Valley cities like Stockton, Tracy's location offers more balance. Your choice really depends on where you're working and how much time you want to spend commuting. Now let's get into what's probably one of the most important topics for home buyers: housing prices and home styles. This is where we start to see some key differences between Mountain House and Tracy. Let's start with Mountain House. If you've been looking at homes in the area, you've probably noticed that Mountain House is known for its newer construction homes. Since the community is relatively new, most homes have been built within the last 20 years. These homes are modern, energy efficient, and tend to have open layouts, which are ideal for families. But here's the catch: Mountain House homes tend to be on the pricier side. As of this recording, the average home price for a single family home in Mountain House ranges from $700,000 to $800,000. That's higher than Tracy, and if you're looking for a larger home with more upgrades, that number can even go higher. Now let's compare that to Tracy. Tracy has been around a lot longer, so you'll find a mix of older homes with character and newer developments as well. This makes Tracy a more diverse housing market. If you're someone who loves the charm of an older home with mature trees and established neighborhoods, Tracy has plenty to offer. And if you want something more modern, you'll also find newer developments with all the bells and whistles. In terms of pricing, Tracy is generally more affordable than Mountain House. The average home price for a home in Tracy ranges from $600,000 to $700,000, making it a great option for first-time home buyers or anyone looking to get more home for their money. If affordability is a big factor for you, Tracy offers more opportunities to stretch your budget. By the way, if you're enjoying this comparison and find it helpful, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications by clicking the bell. I'm always sharing insights on the real estate market, tips for home buyers, and everything you need to know about getting the best mortgage deal. Don't miss out. All right, parents, this section is for you. Let's talk about schools and family life. For families with kids, finding the right school district is often top priority, and this is where Mountain House shines. Mountain House is part of the Lammersville Unified School District, which is highly regarded for its academic excellence and community involvement. Schools like Altamont Elementary and Mountain House High School consistently rank high in terms of test scores, teacher quality, and overall student performance. These schools also offer a wide range of extracurricular activities, from sports to music and art programs, so your kids will have plenty of opportunity to grow both academically and socially. One of the great things about Mountain House is that it was designed for families in mind. Schools are located close to residential areas, which makes it easy for kids to ride their bikes or walk to school. Now let's take a look at Tracy. Tracy is part of the Tracy Unified School District, and while the schools here are solid, they don't quite have the same reputation as Mountain House in terms of academics, particularly in sports, music, and theater. If your kids are interested in competitive sports or the arts, Tracy has some excellent programs to offer. Tracy also offers several private school options, which could be a great choice if you're looking for smaller class size or a different education approach. So depending on your family's needs and priorities, both Mountain House and Tracy offer great options for families. But Mountain House has the edge if you're specifically looking for a top-rated public school district. Let's shift gears and talk about the community vibe and lifestyle in each city. Mountain House is relatively new, and it feels that way. The neighborhoods are beautifully planned with lots of parks, green spaces, and wide streets. There's a definite focus on families, and the community is tight-knit. One of the things I hear a lot from clients who move to Mountain House is how quickly they feel part of the community. Whether it's block parties, holiday events, or farmers markets, there's always something going on. The community is designed to bring people together, and it's a great place to raise a family. Tracy, on the other hand, is more established, and it has a slightly different vibe. It's a larger city, so you'll find more shopping, dining, and entertainment options. Tracy has a bustling downtown area with local restaurants, cafes, and shops, and there are plenty of events like street fairs, car shows, and outdoor concerts that bring the community together. If you're someone who likes having more amenities at your fingertips, Tracy might be the better fit. It's a city with more variety in terms of things to do, and it offers a bit more urban convenience compared to Mountain House's quieter suburban feel. Now let's talk about amenity and future development. Both Mountain House and Tracy are growing fast, but they're in different stages of development. Mountain House is still relatively new, and that means there's a lot of growth potential. New schools, shopping centers, and parks are being built as the community expands, which is great if you're looking to invest in a growing area. Tracy, on the other hand, is more established. The amenities are already in place, and that means you don't have to wait for things like grocery stores, gyms, or shopping centers to be built. Everything you need is already here, which can be a big advantage if you're looking for more convenience right away. Let's talk safety. As a home buyer, especially if you have a family, safety is likely at the top of your list. Mountain House has a reputation of being very safe. It's a newer community with well-maintained neighborhoods, and crime rates are very low. Families feel secure letting their kids play outside, ride bikes, and walk to school. This peace of mind is invaluable. Tracy, being a larger and more established city, naturally has slightly higher crime rates, but it's still considered a safe place to live, especially in the more residential neighborhoods. Tracy has a strong community focus, and local law enforcement is actively involved in maintaining the safety of the area. So while Mountain House might have the slight edge in this department, Tracy by no means is unsafe. So what's the final verdict? Should you choose Mountain House or Tracy? The truth is, both cities have a lot to offer, but it all depends on your personal preferences and needs. If you're still not sure which city is right for you, or if you need help navigating the home buying process, feel free to reach out to me and my team. My team and I are also here to help make the mortgage process easy and stress-free. Whether you choose Mountain House or Tracy or anywhere else in California, we're here to help. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you can stay up to date with all the latest videos, tips, and insider advice. I'd love for you to join the Resquared Mortgage family. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone else who's considering a move. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Rob from Resquared Mortgage, making sure you're always one step ahead when buying your dream home.